My lighting okay?
Hello, hello, hello. I am just
Hi.
catching up with one of my former clients. Why don't you introduce yourself?
Hi, everyone. So I'm Lakayann. I am a transformation mindset life coach. I have my business, Bridge Solutions. I help women who have hit rock bottom mentally and emotionally, and I help them to regain control of their life by restoring, regenerating, and reviving their purpose.
Yes, I love what you do. Um, and you were a client in my market research mastery group.
Mm-hmm.
Tell us why you decided to join the group.
Of course, of course. So when I linked into Letitia, I was new, right? I was a baby. I had just finished my coaching course. I had my own business coach. However, I was just beginning my coaching business. And what they don't tell you is the little pieces. They tell you to have an ideal client. They tell you that the ideal client should look like yourself, right? And they give you all these different pointers on how to start your business. But what they don't tell you is your ideal client is not necessarily going to be you. That is a lie. And so when I was really honestly doing my own research to find out who my client was, what did she like, I ran into some of the social media. I saw videos of Letitia, and I also saw that she had posted some of her clients as well and what they had to say. And I felt like I was truly at a great vantage point to other people because mostly everyone else had already started their business. And whilst I knew what my niche was, I didn't truly know what it was. That's the truth. And so I connected with Letitia. I started the market research as a baby. And it was so beautiful because there were other women who had already been in business. They were all at different levels in their business. So I was truly, one, able to grow from their own experience. But then I was able to tap into the expertise of Letitia. And, I want to say my first point of why I loved it was because I had my niche. I knew that I wanted to help women. I knew that I wanted to be able to assist them from an emotional standpoint so that if they got their lives together, then they would be better people for their children, better people as they went into the workspace. But I needed to narrow that down because it was so broad, right? And one of the things that Letitia truly helped and worked with me on was narrowing down my niche. And, when we could truly, you heard me with my introduction about my client is someone who's hit rock bottom. We had to go through a process to get to that, right? We had to go to a process to get to that, but that's where Letitia's expertise, her questioning, really digging deep into what it was that I truly wanted to do, what my purpose was, and my desire was to help my client.
Yes, I love it. So I know one of the biggest wins that you had in the group was signing your first client, but I want you to
Mhm.
articulate the other benefits other than narrowing down your niche that you got as a result of working through the market research mastery method.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, yes, I did sign my first client. I had a string of free clients that I was going through. The way that Letitia teaches you is that you are interviewing your client. You are getting in touch with them. You truly are connecting with them and hearing what they want before you are putting your package together, right? It's not what I want, it's what they want and what they need. I'm going to deliver to them what they need. And so for me was the understanding of, yes, they want that, but what do they need, right? And so being able to articulate the difference between the two was really a light bulb moment for myself, because it took time for I'm like, what do you mean? I know what they want. Let me just give them what they want. And so truly being able to understand that, yes, that's what they want, but I shouldn't say underhandedly, we're giving them what they need, but truthfully, they don't know what they like. They don't know what they need. They, I want this, I want this. They see the shiny object, but in order to get them to the point, it's us as coaches to truly dig a little bit deeper, figure out what it is that they need so that we can supply that to them. And I was really touched by that. Another point that I truly like the most is I appreciated the after, right? I appreciated that as a baby coach. I appreciated the contact I had with Letitia. I was able to connect with her. Yes, I was able to connect with her because she's very hands-on with inside of the group, and she was able to respond immediately with myself. But it was like having someone that I can go to, ask questions, be able to connect, and know that I'm heading in the right direction. And I felt like Letitia was not only up to speed and up to date with the industry and providing knowledge and what was going on as far as AI, what was happening as far as the business. It was so much information that Letitia was in touch with. So whilst I was connected with trying to do the day to day with my business, she was informing me of so much I was not aware of, and that I needed to broaden my horizons. So for me, just having the expertise of Letitia was just great.
I love it. I love it. So just to share what it's like working with me, right? Because
Mhm.
I'm not a run of the mill coach. I shoot from the hip, and my clients can tell you better than I can what the experience is like. So just quickly share what it's like to work with me.
Yeah, absolutely. For me, I loved it, right? Because I'm that person. I want you to be straight. I don't want you to sugarcoat something. And I also don't want you to um take me the long route, right? I'm here to, what is it, what needs to be done? Let's take action. And that's, how I want it to be for myself. And that's Letitia. She sees it. Her questions are very quick. It's not like she's coming back to you a few days later. The way that Letitia's mind works, she allows you to ask the questions. She allows you to say what you have to say. But when she's coming back with the questions, it's a very critical thinking, right? It's really making you sit back and say, okay, I didn't think of that. Let me broaden my horizons to something else. So I really appreciate how Letitia breaks things down for you. She's able to, yes, quick on her game, but if you were looking for um, a way for you to move forward immediately, and not take 6 months, then Letitia is your person. If you were looking for someone who is going to help you take action, and it's not a situation where you have to go away and leave feeling like, wow, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I'm still lost. And I've had that, in the past where I felt like I was still wandering in the desert, and Letitia doesn't allow you to do that. And I also appreciate the fact that even if you didn't understand something after the meeting, she was there to connect back with you to say, did you grasp everything? Is it any information that I can send across to you?
Okay. So for the person that's watching this, that's on the fence about working with me, what would you
Mhm.
say to them?
Why are you waiting? I would say, why are you waiting? Because listen, I I've been working with Letitia for a couple of
7 months?
months.
7?
About 6 to 7 months. And my business has truly grown. I have truly grown, right? And I mean, I was, at a point where I thought I was at capacity before, and I was like, okay, I'm at this point, I know it all. I didn't know a thing. I had to truly, a lot of people said, market research, this is what you do for market research. Oh, just go. And Letitia would tell you how I just went out and did surveys, and that did not dig deep enough into who the client was. I still to today am going back and speaking to the client and saying, what went wrong, or do you need some assistance with this? How can I change this? Or what do you actually need in the future? Just different questions, and you're wording it in a way where they are delivering to you that they don't even know that they are assisting you to write your package, right? You are gathering the information from them in a very strategic way. And so I would say, don't wait to um work with Letitia, because she has what you need. Market research is important, and it will take you and your business, not only you, but it will take your business to another level.
Yes, I love that. I have
Mhm.
truly enjoyed watching you blossom because, right, like you were straight out of coaching school, you had your free clients to do your coaching hours, and to see you now running a pretty successful group, you're out here doing your thing all over social media, even though you were social media shy. I
Right.
love it. I love it. So thank you so much for your time in this case study and sharing your experience. And guys, if you are ready to take your business to the next level, market research mastery is the spot for you. I'm going to teach
Yeah.
you how to do market research like no one else in this industry is doing, so that you can strategically position yourself in business for growth,
Hmm.
for expansion, for impact. So thank you for watching. Lucky, thank you for your time, and
You're
we will
so
talk to
welcome.
you soon.